Hello class. In this video we're going to start working on our create post form. So real quick, let us go back to base code. In here we can close everything but this. So in the create post here, let's close others. Okay, inside here let us create a form. We can start by modifying the width. Here we can make this width 6/12. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to make this MX auto. Okay, and just you can also add a star here for minimum height. Make this 300 pixels. So if you go back now and refresh, after refreshing, yeah, now we have something good like this. So now we're gonna start building our form. So if you go back here, we can just, in here you can create the form. Alright, inside our form we're gonna create an input, and just to save up time we can just go to our UI components here, data input, text input. So in here we're gonna get this one here with form control and labels. So we're gonna copy this whole thing and then paste it in our code. In here there are two labels here, two elements, 1, 2, and an input in the middle. Just remove the 1 down below and also remove 1 down. Right now we're gonna make this a title, and then here make a border 0 and refresh. Nice. Now something like this, a title. Now we're gonna have another input like a subtitle. You can just copy this, paste it here, add subtitle. Next you can just copy paste again. We're going to have a cover input text just like that. Right now if you go back, it looks something like this. Now let us just style it a little bit by adding a flex. So inside our form here we're going to add a class, flex core gap o. Alright, awesome. Now let's just see how it's looking like. Perfect. Alright, so in here next we're going to create something like div dot text XL font, make it medium, E2, harden Y3 tags. Down here, if you remember in the category we used a for each loop to select our parent category. So we're gonna copy that same design CSS to use in here. So if you go to our category blade component, in here we're looking for this code here. This one, don't mind the PHP, just this code. So in order to use it, we can just copy this one, go back to our create post and then paste it in here. Here we're just going to change a few things, like for example where this parent, put tag ID in here, tag ID, change this to tags tag in here, tag, also here tag, and also here tag. So currently we don't have this tag ID and the tags. We're going to create that later. So after changing these few things, now we can go to our create post component in the PHP, this one here, live our post. Here at the top, let us now define our public tag ID. Alright, and then here let us get the tag model. In here you can place this as this tag. This tag is equals to the model tags, all the tags like that. Alright, so after setting this, we can now go back to our create post. And then in here, we just have to change one more thing. Okay, don't forget to change this one too. So in here, at the bottom here, we're just going to create one thing. Let's create a button, class, button, make the width full, submit. Alright, next in here, in the cover, we can make this wire model, the defer cover. The input, wire model, subtitle. Here again, wire model, title. Or if we go back, let us also declare these in as our public variables here. Subtitle, public title, public cover. Right now let us create function. So a function here, create post. We're not going to receive any parameters. We can remove this. So inside here, let us now go back to our create post. In here we can move this action, and then wire submit dot prevent is equals to create post. Alright, so this is going to send the data to our create post, but we have to come back to our back end, and then we can try to output these values. So here dd, let's make it an array, and in here we are going to title. First of all, this title, make a comma there, subtitle, this subtitle, make a comma there. Next is tag ID is equals to this tag ID. Next is the cover, this cover, that comma, and put a semicolon on the end of the dd here. Now if we go back and try to say new post, this is a new post, cover HTTPS, and we are going to add an address there, some navigation menu tags. If I to submit this, and voila, we have the details receiving to our backend and our tag ID like that. So now this is it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to work on adding our category to our form. So see you in the next video.